So Anne, it's 6:12 in the morning. It looks like you've got something planned for today. Where are you going? What? All right. Well, I gotta say, it was a lot of work to get to this point, isn't it? This is when the fun starts. Give me your fun smile. There's a fun smile. Okay.
Jeff has made a new friend this morning.
Friend here at the airport. He and I are flying to Barcelona today. I notice, like everybody in France, he's playing with his iPhone right now. They all like stand there, look at their iPhone all the time. But here we are at the airport, ready to embark on a trip to Barcelona. Beautiful Barcelona. We're going to have to change the name to that.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving.
Bien, gracias. Hey Jeff, we've just arrived in Barcelona.
Well, good. I'm looking forward to it. This is our second trip to Barcelona. The first one didn't go so good.
We didn't really care very much for Barcelona.
But our friends told a lot of good things and said we should come back and explore Barcelona. So here we are to have a second visit and see if it's any nicer this time.
Exactly. Everybody said, give Barcelona another chance.
So here we are to do that.
And guess what? I think I see our hotel just across the street.
Oh, great. Let's go check it out.
Say that again. Say it again. Say it again!
Let's go check it out.
All right, Jeff, let's go.
Let's go check it out.
Here we are, the one, Barcelona. So we've finally arrived in our beautiful room. And they were so nice, they gave us a bottle of cava to celebrate our anniversary and Jeff's birthday and some chocolates. And this is the view from our room. And if we don't want to see the view, we just push the button. And look, the blinds come back down. You can stop them wherever you want. Back up again. And there they go.
So this is Anne checking into her hotel with some champagne.
Cava. It's called cava. It's a lovely room. Wouldn't you say, Jeff? Now this is the bathroom. When you first enter the room, this is the first area that you're greeted by. And of course, let's give credit where credit is due. This is the one, Barcelona. And we have a toilet room. And we have a shower room. Let's see whose toiletries we're using here. Okay, I'm not familiar with those toiletries, but it's nice they've got them right here. What a cool light this is. Look at this. This is upstairs from our 6th floor, outside of our 6th floor room, looking down. And looking up. And this is the view from our hotel. There, of course, is the Sagrada Familia Cathedral. Jeff and I went there on our last vacation to Barcelona many years ago. Probably not going to go there this time. On this trip, we're just sort of rediscovering Barcelona. On our last trip, we didn't stay at a very nice part of town, and we had a really disappointing opinion of Barcelona just based on that. Today, it's a whole new life.
Here a couple years ago, we did the cathedral and all the architectural things. I was an architect.
Oh,
So I studied this stuff in school at Penn State University.
so that's the famous
Decided we might as well just start with a jug of sangria. So, and the restaurant's not open yet, so there's no hope of food for at least another hour.
Cheers.
Happy anniversary, darling, and happy early birthday.
Yes.
So for lunch, we are finally adding food, so we aren't two old people getting drunk over here by the pool. I am having a lobster wrapped avocado, or lobster wrapped in avocado with a little caviar on it. And Jeff is having the Chef's Club sandwich. Look how cute those little eggs are on top.
Well,
Are you excited about your lunch, Jeff?
I am.
You don't look excited. Get excited.
We added a perfect side to it. American French fries.
No, they're Spanish French fries.
That's what I meant.
sido amplio. También tenemos el de la asistencia, entonces no sé lo que digo. Perquè és que si sempre divendres...
Tonight, for our first dinner here in Barcelona, we are going to have dinner at La Rita. And this is on the recommendation of one of our YouTube channel members. Actually, it was a couple, and they said it was one of their favorite places here in Barcelona. So this is where we are having dinner this evening. So what's for dinner tonight? We are having paella, of course. When in Spain, paella. So this is a seafood paella. Looks like it has some shrimp and looks like maybe langoustine, mussels. Are you excited, Jeff?
I am excited. I've got clams and sea critters and all kinds of good stuff on rice. I'm looking forward to my Barcelona paella.
Today, we are headed to the Mercat de la Boqueria at Los Ramblas here in Barcelona. So the taxi has just dropped us off and we are walking down a long street headed to the market. Come on, Jeff, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go check out Barcelona.
The market appears to be made up of hundreds of stalls, all kinds of foods so far. Of course, we're just on the outside. We will take you right inside with us. Quite colorful. Wow, chocolate-covered strawberries. Look at those. Hola. You see anything yet, Jeff?
There's everything here. It's quite an interesting, colorful market, I must say.
We're going deeper into the market. There are just so many people and so many stalls. It's hard to know where to begin. Look at the way they're displaying tomatoes here. Of course, it's kind of hard for us to buy anything here since we're vacationing. And as Jeff reminded me, our luggage was pretty well packed when we got here. So there's not room for anything else. Look at those strawberries. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at all of these spices. Actually, I think I'm going to pick up some curry piquant back there. I think that's what I'm going to get. So I've ordered some of the London curry, some of the piquant curry, and pepper verdot is paprika, smoked paprika. Where we are now, the crowd is so thick. It's hard to see what's in front of us. Oh, look at these. Can you tell it's strawberry season? All kinds of food with strawberries here.
And it's right there.
These have Nutella on them. Burritos, empanadas, quesadilla. Look at this fruit. This fruit, I had this when we were in Bali. It is so good. Unfortunately, I can't take any home, and I very rarely see it in Nice. Here they're called pitaya roya.
Thank you.
And of course, they come in white also, but I think the roya is much better. They sort of look like stuffed figs, but I'm not sure what they are. Here we have sangria. And we have all kinds of nuts, dried fruits. And look up here. garlic, hot peppers.
Good evening.
Ah, hot sauces. What shall I try? Ah, let's see. Whoa, you try?
I do not want to try those. Much too spicy.
I'm looking for one that isn't really hot. I don't know. This one's called the Carolina Reaper. Okay. So far, too hot. And I love hot stuff. Oh my goodness. All kinds of fruits and things that I never see at home. Now that my mouth is so hot, I have to find something else to get rid of the heat. Oh, look at those, the candy shaped like flowers. Aren't they beautiful? Jeff, do you want any? Would you like anything, Jeff?
Look at all the chocolates.
Look at the flower-shaped candies. Hey, look how cute these things are. These are the fruit pastes. So here we have, oh, that looks like an oyster bar in front of us. Let's see what they have here. Well, we just had a full breakfast. It's probably not the best time to come to a place like this. I would say this is the kind of place you want to come to when you're hungry. And here we have more juices. This is a perfect place for just walking around, picking at something, finger food. Now we found cheeses, salamis, hams. Okay, I have no idea. They look like pig's feet, squished together, a lot of them. That looks like a pig's ear. Okay, definitely look like pig's feet. Wouldn't you say, Jeff? Do you think those are pig's feet?
Those would be pig's feet. After they've taken the nails off of them, because you can't eat the toenails.
I'm sorry, I can't eat any of them. This would be a great place to come with a glass of sangria if it wasn't so crowded and just wander through here grazing. Have one of these, one of that, a bite of this, a bite of that. Don't you agree? You could come through here with a glass of sangria and a little tray, and you just stop here and I'll have one of those, one of them, like just graze your way through.
That's an excellent idea. Good idea.
Okay, more candies.
Uh-oh, watch out at the next corner. There's tornadoes.
All right, what do we have here? We've never seen these before. They look like chips, like twirls of potato chips. Just wrapped, swirled around. Corn, more things to eat. Corn
Tornado
dogs.
looks like a potato spiral cut.
That's what I said. It looks like they took one potato, spiraled it, and then deep fried it on a stick.
Yeah.
They look yummy. Look like they just need a little salt and pepper from me. And yum.
I guess my only advice to people that come here is don't have breakfast before you come because it's all eat stuff here. Yeah.
I was saying that before. It's probably not the best place to come when you're full.
Right. Come hungry.
These look like calamari, shrimp, more calamari. Everything looks so good. Scallops. Look at those. Looks like you can buy the shells. Very interesting. So you can buy the shells for €2.50. Fresh oysters. Look at the way they've got the calamari right up there. Looks like they've mixed calamari and pasta. Like a meal on a stick. I'm not sure what it is. Looks interesting. Those fish.
That's what happens when you smoke your fish. Take this as a hint, kids. Don't smoke.
And here we have lots of eggs. Any kind of eggs you want. Look at the price, $3.20 a dozen. Fresh eggs. Okay, look at those. Pretty graphic here. I'm not sure what those are in the middle. What do you think those are? What do you think those are, Jeff?
Those are bunnies.
Aww.
Here comes Peter Cottontail.
Oh, you're
hopping
cool.
down the bunny trail.
Stop. That isn't even
Uh-oh.
funny. More seafood. Look at the oysters. We should have skipped breakfast this morning and come here instead. I said we should have skipped breakfast this morning and come
We
here
should have
instead.
stopped eating a week ago.
Finally, there's another butcher shop. Wide open floor space, so I had to walk over here. Everything looks wonderful. Oh, more pig's feet.
Oh, there's a lot of pigs going around in Spain in wheelchairs. They cut off all their feet.
Jeff, you are terrible. Okay, let's see what Moss has. Ham. Oh, look at that. That looks like prosciutto, or the equivalent of prosciutto here. Oh my goodness, look how good that sandwich looks. Looks delicious.
Look at those lovely ham sandwiches.
I was just saying, it looks
They look
delicious.
delicious.
Yes. Perfect for tapas.
Ouais.
We have all kinds of sandwiches, burritos, empanada, all kinds of empanada. Kind of making me hungry. I guess I know what kind of food we're going to have tonight. Tapas. If you like paella, this appears to be the place to get your spices. Ah, there's some saffron, beautiful saffron. Now, saffron is very expensive because it comes from the stamen of the crocus flower, and there are only 2 or 3 of them in every flower. So it takes hundreds of thousands of crocus just to fill a little box like that. That's why they're so expensive. Here we have all kinds of other spices, salts. This is a chef's paradise. Interesting boxes. Oh, these are boxes of biscuits. I love the little boxes.
Well, Ann, do you see anything good?
Well, look at the paella.
Oh, look at the paella. It looks delicious. So if you're in Barcelona, you would probably start with paella, right? Here at the paella stand?
Oh, no, no, no. I would start over at the other stands back there with a little handheld ham and cheese.
Yeah.
Get a drink of sangria and then go
Wait.
wandering around.
Sangria, you say? Look over here. What do we have behind us?
Well, we were just there.
We have sangria. A large sangria is 6 euros, and a small sangria is 4 euros. And some people have taken that idea of just sitting at the bar and drinking to a whole new level. Because here is a bar with stools, and people have just parked and are spending their day.
But they're eating as well.
They're eating and drinking as well, yes.
Oh, look back there. Did we get those animals hanging up there?
Those animals?
See the animals hanging.
Those are hams, Ann. I can get those hams. Okay.
Let's go over this way.
I know.
So let's see what else we have over here. Meat and potatoes. Are you getting hungry yet? I know I am. All kinds of burgers ready to go, flavored.
Mini burgers from Nebraska.
For some reason, I think Nebraska is here in Spain. I think it's not the Nebraska in the U.S. tomahawk steaks. You see the size of those steaks, Jeff? Or it's a steak to be.
Those are called tomahawk.
I know, I just said that.
Those are. That's wonderful. You could feed like a family of 4 with that.
Or maybe you and I could share one
Maybe.
over a couple of days.
So this is what you're looking for in your cat. This is what you're looking for in your cow. The old and the fat cow. They are just delicious and juicy.
Yes, but look at that yellow fat. Think that's a good thing?
You don't want like a skinny cow that you don't want that. No.
We've made it to the olives. Look at all those beautiful olives. And sardines, anchovies. I don't see sardines or anchovies. The anchovies here in Europe don't taste like anchovies back in the US that you get in the can. They're not salty, they don't taste fishy. They're just delicate little fish. And these look like beans. These look like beans. Chickpeas, lentils. More seasoning. More seasonings. So now I picked up some salt from Ibiza. So hopefully we've shown you the highlights. Such an interesting market. If you come to Barcelona, this is not to be missed. Oh my goodness. And do yourself a favor, don't eat for a week before you come, so that all you can think of doing is eating here. So it's a shame that Jeff and I missed this on our first trip to Barcelona 8 or 9 years ago. But I'm glad that we captured it this time, because last time we did all of the typical tourist things except this. We didn't even know that this existed. I don't know why, because clearly it's been here for many, many years. But we saw it this time, and it is definitely an unforgettable market. Did you have anything you wanted to say about the market, Jeff?
Well, I would say the most interesting thing was we saw many, many tourists in that place. There were people from all over the world that are here to sample it, and bumped into somebody else that's staying at the same hotel as us. So it's a small world, but this seemed to be like a very touristy place to go. Lots of food, lots of things to sample, and most interesting, everybody should come see it at once.
Well, I was saying, it's disappointing that we missed it when we came to Barcelona the first time, but we didn't even know it existed.
Right, right.
And now, I think this may be the last tourist thing that we have not done before. Now we can say,
and the
done.
only mistake we made was we ate breakfast before we came. If you come here, come hungry, because there's lots of temptations here and lots of good food to be sampled.
Exactly. So now we're going to go find some place to just sit down and have a glass of sangria and watch the people go by.
Right. So at this point, Anne has learned in Barcelona when she's drinking, what would you be drinking again? What is it called?
Sangria, of course.
Sangria, of course. After yesterday's experience with sangria, she knows that you need to have tapas with sangria, or she starts to giggle uncontrollably, and then in about an hour from now, she will pass out. So let's...
Not pass out.
Well, take a nap. You can say take a nap, but pass out and take a nap is about the same. And then you wake up at 7 o'clock and you say, oh, I've got a reservation at 7 o'clock. And then you run to a restaurant and we go the wrong way. But here we are today, having a wonderful time learning from our first day in Barcelona. Our second day is going much smoother.
Yes.
Yes, okay. All right, have you found something on the tapas menu?
Yeah, I'm here at the Kit Kat bar,
Okay, the Kit Kat?
and I am thinking that I'm going to get some meatballs.
No, this is not big boss. It's a pork meat.
No, these
Okay,
meatballs.
okay, albondigas, sì.
And what did you want?
Big balls,
The chicken, little chicken things.
Chicken croquettes.
chicken wings or chicken croquettes.
Chicken croquettes
Okay.
and chicken wings.
Okay, madam.
Todos.
¿Ya está, jefe?